Hey guys, before the video begins, I'd like you to know that I have a Twitter account over at @carthusdojo. Go ahead, follow me, tweet at me, and I'll reply to anything you send my way. Now, video intro. Hello and welcome to another episode of Everything Important. This is the series where I tell you what important things happened in the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super. This week is episode 112, so let's jump into it. The episode begins with Jiren still meditating and Goku watching him. It's interesting to me that Toppo or Dispo haven't tried to take care of Goku while he's so vulnerable. But maybe the fact that Goku still wants to fight Jiren makes them think he'll get himself eliminated. It is weird to see that Goku isn't just taking it slow till he can fight at a decent level again. The three robots from Universe 3 attack. This scene specifically shows these three robots and not any other Universe 3 members. This specific teamwork probably gives credence to the fusion theory that's been going around. For those who don't know, the theory is that due to the appearance of these three robots, they will fuse in a similar fashion to the Megazord from Power Rangers. Hopefully, that form will be a lot stronger than they are now. The fight between Gohan, Piccolo, and the Universe 6 Namekians begins. I was very scared that they might be weak, but it turns out they have a good amount of strength. Even Piccolo, who is easily Buu level, minimum. In reality, he's probably way higher than that, based on the training with Gohan before the tournament. Regardless, this Piccolo says that the Namekians are strong, to the point that he's surprised. I mentioned in my video discussing the Namekians that if they are Super Namekians, they could be insanely strong, and this is giving credence to that. Cabba steps in to help Caulifla and Kale when they're attacked, but not to show off or even because he has some secret new power. Cabba thinks that the last hope for Universe 6 are Kale and Caulifla, so he wants them to save their power. Honestly, as cool as it is to see Cabba try and make the best case scenario, even if Kale controls Berserk and Caulifla reaches Super Saiyan 3, there's still no chance of them even touching Jiren. Maybe Kale could take out Toppo at best, but I think that's as high as I'd be willing to accept. The grand plan feels destined to fail from the start. Right as Cabba is falling out of the arena, Vegeta grabs his arm and saves him. Overall, this scene was strictly character-based, showing how Vegeta is not the most cuddly thing in the world, but is definitely someone who has more pride in others than he used to. If we go even further than that, we have Champa saying that he will repay this debt. And I have a whole separate video planned about that topic. Trust me, I think this will change everything. Right after saving him, Vegeta reminds Cabba of his promise to take Vegeta to Planet Sudal. I'm very happy that this hasn't been forgotten, and I really do hope we get at least a mini arc of some of the Saiyans from Universe 7 meeting the Saiyan King of Universe 6. To make sure Cabba can keep his promise, Vegeta says that he'll win the tournament and resurrect Universe 6. It's interesting that he doesn't mention the other universes though. Either way, Vegeta's confidence in his ability to be the #1 fighter in the tournament is very surprising, especially after witnessing the power of Jiren. A lot of people were speculating whether or not he is hiding something. Pulling a Goku, you might say. And I tend to agree with that idea, especially after this scene. During his second round with the Universe 4 warrior, Cabba is pushed to the brink by her condescending words about Vegeta, Kale, and Caulifla. It boils inside him and bursts out as Super Saiyan 2. Cabba has finally advanced to the next stage of Super Saiyan. With this new power, Cabba is easily able to handle the Universe 4 warrior. Vegeta is getting pumped and he is ready to attack Jiren. However, Toppo stops him before he gets his chance. After Toppo roasts Vegeta, they begin to fight. They do seem fairly even for now, but remember, Vegeta believes he can take on Jiren and still win the whole tournament. I doubt he's that arrogant. Frieza and Cabba begin to fight and it is extremely one-sided from the get-go. However, Frieza does feel the need to turn golden during Super Saiyan 2 Cabba's attack, which should be indicative of Super Saiyan 2 Cabba's power being greater than Final Form Frieza's. Unfortunately, it's not enough to save Cabba, and he is knocked out of the arena by Frieza. Now, Universe 6 is down to the two Namekians, Kale and Caulifla. And finally, we get another timestamp. This episode took up 1 minute of tournament time, which is a little under the average pace of these episodes. If we keep going about this speed, there should be 11 or 12 more episodes in this arc. But that's it. Everything important in episode 112. Now, as I do every week, it's time for my ramblings and review. I'm gonna try and make this quick, as this video has taken me a while to produce, due to me being very busy this Sunday after the episode aired. Overall, the episode was good. It really was. It was solid on all fronts, and honestly, people thought we were going to really feel the animation drop after the 1 hour special, and I haven't noticed it too harshly yet. Last episode is actually the worst looking episode since the 1 hour special. Obviously, there's only been 2. But even that episode was higher tier than some of the worst looking episodes this arc. Overall, the quality of this arc has just been going up and up, even if it's incrementally. Even next week's Caulifla and Kale episode looks like it's going to be way better than the first time they fought in episode 100, where it was basically a Broly movie again, which no one really wants. Broly is a cool design and a cool idea that is executed poorly, and you don't want that for your character. Vegeta's shining moment as this paragon of, pride and Saiyan heritage is amazing. Goku's reaction to that, where he's like, Cabba got knocked out, unfortunately. And he's like, it's alright. So long as I win, they'll be fine. They'll come back. It doesn't matter. And it was really, really touching. The whole thing was touching, and I thought the character motivations were very nice. Super Saiyan 2 Cabba's transformation was way better than his Super Saiyan 1 transformation. I'm not saying it's Super Saiyan 2 Gohan level. We'll never have that again for Super Saiyan 2. That was Gohan's thing. These people are playing catch up. We have to understand that, and that's why they have to go a little bit quicker. Also, remember, they evolved a little bit differently, so they're trying to give some sort of plot reason as to why it's a bit easier, and they can also describe it as the way you transform instead of the method you use to transform personally, right? Some people are very good at, catching things naturally. They just, if something gets thrown at them, their reaction speed and everything just allows them to catch it. And some people need to be taught. That doesn't mean the person that's taught is doing it the wrong way, like people were saying with Caulifla and Kale, where they did the, focus the energy into the back thing. That's actually, descended from real martial arts, believe it or not, and there are several videos on that topic, so I won't make one. But it's descended from real martial arts, and that's the idea, which is a very Toriyama thing. He takes all his influence from martial arts. Anyway, I'm sort of rambling. Frieza eliminating Cabba is expected, though Cabba's elimination did come a bit quick. Yes, Cabba's eliminated. Alright. The Universe 4 girl is eliminated. We didn't see the Universe 4 girl get hit with the button, but she's eliminated just like Krillin. Just like Hit. He's eliminated, I'm sorry. I was on the fence about the Hit thing because of people saying, we didn't see this button get pushed. I'm like, oh man, we didn't see the button get pushed? We've seen it for everyone. And then, after seeing everyone post the list, we really haven't seen it for everyone, have we? And today proved that again because we didn't see it for the Universe 4 girl, who I believe his name's Mona. I try not to oversaturate these videos with names and just try to use titles that are pretty understandable. That's why I don't go out of my way to call, every character by their name, even though they have one. Because some of these characters are important. And the show's called Everything Important, so I try to keep it to those lines. But really, storyboarding was great. Especially some of the effects work in the animation was really amazing. The Gallic gun in particular really caught my eye as being beautiful. And I would actually pay to have something like that drawn in that style, too. It would be really nice. It's like a nice thing you'd put on your wall. It was so beautiful. As for movement and things, I'm not big. I'm into animation, but not as big as, say, Anime AJ. I couldn't tell you too much about the movement. But some of the camera angles and the shaking were used effectively to mask lacking movement in certain scenes, like the Topo Vegeta punch, where they did a swift amount of camera shaking and zoom, which masked the idea that they aren't actually moving and it's a still image, and it was really well done. that fight is also one that I want to see play out. Though I think it's pretty obvious that Vegeta's going to win because of his real confidence towards Jiren and lack of anger towards Goku. I will make a Vegeta video. Definitely. It'll definitely happen about what he's hiding, and I do have some ideas, though they're speculation entirely and not really based on anything in particular. I was going to post it last week, but unfortunately we had this episode coming out this week, which had Vegeta in it. I was thinking, if they're going to tell us anything this episode or show us anything that, gives me a little bit more proof for where I'm going, then I'll take it. But, yeah. Overall, though, the episode was good. The Caulifla fight should be good next week. I'd be very surprised if Caulifla doesn't get to Super Saiyan 3, because they've just been hinting at it for so much. And I also have a video planned about Champa's debt. And I think that is really going to be one of the biggest plot points of this tournament, and I will share it with you. Hopefully tomorrow. I think that's fair to say. I thought the episode was good. But what do you guys think? Leave your opinions and counterpoints in the comments down below, and subscribe if you want more Dragon Ball videos. But for now, video outro!